My name is Cliff Keys, and I'm bringing you a thought for the day from the Free Church in Frinton. I don't know how much driving around the area you do, but my wife and I are out in the car most days, particularly for shopping, and we do most of our shopping in Morrison's and take the back road through Great Holland and then down towards Doug Brown's farm, if you know where Doug Brown's farm is, and then keep going and you come to a T-junction. At the T-junction you turn right. One day, quite recently, we got to the T-junction ready to turn right, and there was a car coming from the right indicating that he was going to come and take a left turn and go down the road that we were going to leave. For some reason, my wife said I just didn't believe that his indicator was telling the truth. And when he got nearer and nearer, she was dead right. He drove straight on as though he was going to Clacton. If we'd turned right, he would have driven straight into us. It could have been a really bad accident, a fatal accident, in fact. And we were both quite shaken and finished our journey and got to the car park in Morrison's. And my thoughts were all jumbled up about that sort of near-death experience. And I began to think of the Sermon on the Mount, when Jesus said, "Let your yes be yes and your no be no." The driver was saying one thing and doing something else. Aren't we all guilty of that sometimes? But sadly, it could have been really serious. Usually, it's simply we give our word and then we break it, which is bad, but it doesn't kill anyone. I have a friend who's a preacher in Australia, and he has a mannerism where he says at the end of most sentences, "Now that's the truth." And I said to him, "But a lot of the times it isn't the truth, is it?" He said, "Well, no, not really, but it's just the way I say it." I said, "Well, what do you say if it really is the truth?" "Ah, right," he said. No, that's easy. I say, this is really the truth." The logic of that evaded me. But that's how we are. Many times we will say, well, to be truthful, well, to be honest, and we're not all the time. It should be a mark of Christian men and women to have the integrity of saying yes and meaning yes, saying no and meaning no. May that be true for each of us today. I fail on this over and over again. I say one thing and then do something else. We think of it as a weakness that politicians have, but it isn't. It's a weakness we all have. May we know God's strength today to help us to be people of integrity, saying yes when we mean yes, no when we mean no. Let me pray for each of us that we might have strength in this. Father, help us to be people of integrity today, to say yes when we mean yes and no when we mean no. Strengthen us and remind us today, as we promise you we'll do our best with your help. Amen. Amen. Have a good day and drive safely.